Hi everyone, it's Miss McWhite from Oak Ridge Elementary. Today we're going to make a mini art museum. You're going to need some paper in some different colors, a pair of scissors, and a glue stick. The first thing we're going to do is make the rooms. So first you're going to square a piece of paper by folding on a diagonal and matching up the corners. And then you're going to cut off that extra piece at the end. Do this really carefully. Then open it back up and fold it in half one way. Match up the corners, make a good crease, open it, and fold it the other direction. Match up the corners, crease, open it back up, and now you should have 4 square pieces. You're going to cut off up against one of the lines. So cut straight from the edge, right to the middle, and stop. Take your glue stick and put glue all over one of the square pieces. Ooh, my glue stick's very sticky today. Now you're going to take the other side and fold it over and down. This should completely cover that square you put glue on. Press it down with your fingers and make sure it's really stuck. Fold up the edges again, make sure they're nice and creased. Now you have a room. You can stop here and just make one room, or you can continue to make up to 3 other rooms. I'm going to go ahead and make my 3 other rooms the same way. Square up a piece of paper, cut off the extra, open it up, fold it up towards the top, crease, open it, fold it across the other way, line it up, crease, cut one straight line up to the middle and stop, add the glue on the left side corner, pick up the pieces, let the right side cross over the left, push down nice and flat. If you have a little overhang, you can just trim off any extra. Now you're going to glue those 2 pieces together. So again, cover one of those squares in glue. You might have to hold your hand underneath it. Carefully put those 2 pieces together. Make sure these are lined up really well, otherwise your museum might fall apart. Get into the corners, press and hold. You might have to add more glue as you go along. You want to make sure that these are not going to fall apart. Now I've done all 4 rooms, and I'm going to just do some glue touch-ups. Go and find some things that you want to put in your museum. You can use ready-made objects that you like, things that are interesting, and create different types of rooms. I'm going to show you how to make a quick paper sculpture if you'd like. Take some papers and stack them together. Draw any kind of line that you want and turn it into a shape. Then cut them out. Again, I'm cutting through 3 pieces of paper right now. And now I'm going to fold them in half just on the bottom part. This is going to help me put it together in just a moment. I'm going to put glue on one of the flat edges and stick those 2 pieces together. Then I'm going to add glue to that 3rd piece on both sides. And now I have a standing 3D sculpture. I like to kind of bend the paper pieces, kind of twirl them, but you could do anything you'd like to them. You could have more than 3 pieces if you want. Now I'm going to add it to my museum, but before I can do that, I have to make some tabs for the bottom by cutting little slits all the same length. And then I'm going to bend them in one direction. At first it might be easier to bend one way and one the other way, but then I'm going to continue to fold them, add glue, and now I can stick it flat to the bottom of my museum. Then I'm just going to add some detail pieces. Again, you can make these as detailed as you want. You can look around for other pieces of art that you've made. Here I've put in a clay rose, and I put in some origami flowers. You can check out my other video on the 3 through 5 playlist. It's called Tulip Garden Origami, to learn how to make these flowers. You can glue things to the sides of your museum, some flat drawings or other small objects. You can glue them to the sides to give some details to your walls. For pieces that you have trouble getting to stand up on their own, you can make a little tab just with a little piece of paper. Glue it to the object first, fold it in half, and then you'll be able to glue it to the bottom of your museum, kind of like we did for the paper sculpture. This just gives you a small sampling of ideas. You can be as creative as you want to. If you want to watch another paper sculpture video, on the pre-K through 2nd playlist, I have a paper sculpture. You could just make a small version of it and stick it to your museum. Enjoy making your museum. I can't wait to see them. Take care.